Good afternoon. It was a cool, bright and sunny day. It is Friday, October the 28th, and I've got a nice hot cup of tea. And a parcel courtesy of my friend Neve, so I want to thank her for lending this to me to unbox. And what I've got inside is this, which is the Howling Tower, a RuneQuest adventure, newly in print on demand from the Jonstown Compendium. So, the Howling Tower, a RuneQuest adventure. This scenario involves a treasure hunt into the Upland Marsh in Sartar. A treasure hunt has been instigated by an ancient map. The Howling Tower is the former residence of a very powerful Empire of the Worm's friend sorcerer who, by way of hero quests, succeeded in recovering a piece of living stone. Before this sorcerer could tap into the powers of this living stone, the Dragon Kill War got underway, and he was fried from existence. So it's a short adventure, only runs to 34 pages. We open up, okay. Beware and seek the tower that howls, for that which is dead lives still, and in life it encounters death and bewails its ultimate fate, and can kill. So yeah, got a reprint of the cover, and then a map on the back showing you the general location of that part of the blurb, and then back into the Upland, which is the author's explanation of the reasoning behind the adventure. And this is originally by Devon Cutler and been revised and proofread by Nick Brook, and then quite a lot of diverse hands involved in it, as you can see. And then we get into the scenario itself, beginning with the map and the journey to the Upland Marsh, and how to make your life more complicated with the map, another take on the map. And of course, because it's the Upland Marsh, you're going to get involved with ducks. And then we have Erathmuth Quark. And we have possible to follow on from Snake Pipe Hollow, when there's an encounter with ghouls as you go past. There's a choice here, you know, there's going about it at night or without Quark, so there's two options there. We've got a full map there, full explanation of its source, and it's been reworked. It's all like that. That's basically, it's going back to the original, saying why it's been changed. Before we get into the details of the Upland Marsh and its hazards, which most notably are the undead. It is infested with the undead, let alone quicksand, sinkholes, hidden pools, falling trees, swamp gas, explosive swamp gas, structure of ruins, muck geysers. So there's the standard kind of like natural features you might get in a marsh, followed by necrotic zones, cursed spots, and we have encounter descriptions, so illustrated as well, ranging of ghouls, snakes, insect swarms, dinosaurs, ghosts, wraiths, tendril vines, brocalans, vowels, and or voths, and gorps or gorp. And then we have the tower itself, leaning into the swamp, as you can see on the front cover. And then descriptions inside from level 0. We've got the entry at various denizens, including stone snakes, and then all the way up to level 5, the battlements, and level -1 we've got the treasury, and you encounter things like sorceress sprites, living statues, and what happens, events outside the tower, inside the tower. But of course, this strange thing appears, against attack outside the tower, attacks within the tower, and their rewards ultimately for the adventure. So it's quite a short adventure. I'm probably going to play through in a couple of sessions. You've got all this, so that's just checking. does it give, oddly, so we get down to descriptions of the tower, and then Appendix 2, Sisters. Okay, so Appendix 2 is two Sisters Village, but I'm looking for Appendix 1. I can't find Appendix 1. No Appendix 1. Breaking news, the Howling Tower has had its appendix removed. Sorry, bad pun. But, okay, so we've got a plan of Two Sisters Village. That's quite nice, and details, and the village of Two Sisters, and basically present the village in more detail. So you've got the staging point for the adventure if the player carriers want to start from there. And then we have, if you're playing this as a one-shot, we have a raft of pre-generated adventures. So we have an initiate of Elmol, and an apprentice shaman of Jackaliel, initiate of Yuga Kazant, the Sun Horse, and a challenge for every role player is the adventurer Magisaur. And last, we have an initiate of Lambril, because essentially you're going to possibly need a thief because he's going to be breaking in. I've got a handout for those that need to check up on the legend of the Howling Tower. So yeah, I am a bit concerned about missing Appendix 1, but that could be a mistake. But illustrations are really quite nice in the adventure. Maps decent, handouts okay. We have, of course, an advert for the illustrators' counters, which you can buy, download, use for your online gaming, and portraits as well, all useful. So yes, that's the Howling Tower, a RuneQuest adventure. Essentially, this is useful if you are playing anywhere near the Upland Marsh. Your characters involve ducks or Humakdi, or you're a Lancor Mai, so Lancor Mai might be looking for particular information. The duck or the Humakdi, or even the Humakdi duck, the death ducks, will be looking to put an end to the undead which infest the Upland Marsh. And of course, general adventurers can go along just to see what is what, and look after the Lancor mine and so on. So yeah, that's a relatively short adventure. I mean, probably playable in a couple of sessions or so, and easy to add to a campaign, especially one that's sort of like based in Sartar. If you're playing any of the content that comes in the GM's pack, or Smoking Ruins, Pegasus Plateau, anything like that, you connect those all up, and so on. You get yourself a sort of small mini campaign, and this figures in. So yeah, Howling Tower available on the Jonstown Compendium. Anyway, thanks for watching another unboxing in the Nook. If you've enjoyed this, then please do click on the like button down below, and of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings in the Nook, where you will see me out here with a package containing a book or game which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do hit that subscribe button down below. Lastly, I do want to thank Neve for lending this to me to do an unboxing. I do appreciate that, and she'll get it back as soon as I see her next. Anyway, thanks again for watching another unboxing of the Nook. Be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.